everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Jamie Hughes Show. And today it is day 7 of Halloween week. Happy Halloween, everybody. We made it. 7 films, 7 days. And today I am going to be giving you my review of Trick or Treat. Now, if you want to keep up to date with all my latest movie news and reviews, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always with my videos, this review may include spoilers, so you have now been warned. So we started things off with a horror anthology movie, and we are ending things with a horror anthology movie. In my opinion, I have saved the best film till last, and that is Trick or Treat. I absolutely adore this movie. I've never seen it before, up until when I watched it a couple of nights ago to review it, and I fell in love with this franchise straight away. What a really, really genuinely unique film this is. Trick or Treat is a love letter to classic horror storytelling, but at the same time manages to keep everything fresh, exciting and new, and there are some pretty cool twists along the way as well. Now, what I really loved about this movie, as I said, is it is an anthology movie, and this movie takes place in the same city at the same time, more or less. We do jump around time zones at points, but for the most part this story tells 4 different stories that are intertwined and are told at once, and it was just a really imaginative and fun way of telling a horror story. I really liked every single kind of mini story as well. They were all very strong. I think personally my favourite is the principal and his son. I just loved that whole dynamic of him just killing people for the sake of it because it's Halloween. Really fun and really different as well. And again, that had a really nice continuation through to the rest of the story as well. That is really the trigger for what sets this movie off. But my favourite thing about Trick or Treat is Sam. Little Sam, the cutest little killer in all the land. Sam is the character that connects every story. He basically shows up and punishes you if you break a Halloween tradition. And I just loved the whole mystery around the Sam character. He's just like there from the beginning. He's there in every story. He's a creepy little mother lover, but he's just so cool in his little baby growing and sack hat. It really adds. He's not really that scary. I was going to say it adds a layer of fear, but it doesn't, because he's not that scary, but there's just something really mysterious and kind of enigmatic about the little guy just wandering around. I really loved how, again, there is no real story as to why he's there. He's just there, and that actually works really well, that there was no backstory. He was just knocking around, killing everybody. It was just so cool and something very different to see. Now, that being said, there is a Trick or Treat 2 that has been announced. It's in the works. It's probably going to be released in 2018. And I would kind of like to see a Sam backstory. Now, I don't want it to be like a prequel. I would just like a little section just so we do shed a little bit more light and we do know why this little thing is going around killing people. But if we don't get that, it's not the end of the world, because just the mystery that's around Sam is brilliant. I also love, because this movie doesn't have a single killer. I know we have Sam, but I said he doesn't have a backstory. We don't have that cliche of them trying to stop the killer at all. I know we get that a little bit in the last story, but this movie just doesn't have a happy ending for anybody apart from Sam, I guess. And I really love that it didn't fall into the old classic horror cliche of, you know, let's stop the killer because we can. It just didn't happen. And again, it just added to my overall enjoyment of this film because it is so different. I don't really know what else I can say about Trick or Treat. I absolutely love this movie. I'm just upset with myself more than anything that I haven't seen it before now. I genuinely don't know why we're not talking about this as a horror classic. I don't know why it's not being ushered in the same breaths as The Nightmare on Elm Street, The Shining, or Halloween, because I do think it has that aura and that potential to be a real cementing pillar in horror movie history, and I don't know why it isn't, because it's great. I mean, it's even got its own scare zone in Halloween Horror Nights in Universal, so that shows how influential this film truly is, and I loved it. And if you guys have seen Trick or Treat, let me know what you thought about it, as always, down in the comments below. So that is it. Halloween week is done and dusted. Thank you very much to everybody who has watched and supported me during this week. It's been a bit of a struggle to get a film out every day, get a review out every day, but we've done it, we're there. I'm a little bit sad, a little bit excited, all at the same time. It's been a real fun ride, and I'm glad I get to do something different like this every now and again. So thank you very much for watching, everybody who has. Make sure you check your candy. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.